What's up everyone? My name is Shaelyn and on this channel everything's all right. So just like 2 videos ago, because last week had to be my Breaking 10,000 Barriers video, this is another spring cleaning episode because spring officially started on the 20th, which I'm so excited for. It's actually pouring rain outside. I'm really annoyed, but April showers bring May flowers, right? So like I said, this is another entry in my clean out series, which I've been loving lately, obviously, because spring cleaning. So basically in this video, I'm gonna show you 5 simple things that you might be nose blind to in your house. And if you don't know what being nose blind is, the way I think of it is when you come into your house, you kind of are just used to the smells that are in your house because you live in them all the time. But then when a stranger or somebody who doesn't live in your house comes into your house, they can smell some nasty things, probably, if you don't keep up with regular cleaning and maintenance. I'm going to show you 5 pretty easy things to do to kind of make sure that your house smells good. Okay, let's get cleaning. The first thing that I'm going to talk to you about is this appliance behind me right here. No, not my stove or my oven, whatever. My microwave. That is something that can very easily become gross and smelly, especially if you don't have one of those, what are they called? Like a cover for the food that you put in there. There are like tools and gadgets that you can get on like Amazon or whatever. I know there's something called like an Angry Mommy or something like that. Or Angry Mama, I think it's called. But I just find this way easier. So all you're gonna do is get a microwave safe cup. I just like to use my biggest mug that I have, because you're gonna put 2 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of vinegar in it. And that's all you need. But then you pop it in your microwave for 5 minutes on high. 5 minutes. While that's steaming in there, it'll get so hot that, like I said, it creates steam, and then you leave it in your microwave for 1 minute to continue steaming, and then it's so much easier to get like stuck on gunk and stains off. And it's just a really good natural like cleaner, disinfectant, I think. So that was the end of the 5 minutes. Really quickly, just so my microwave doesn't keep beeping to remind me that I left my food in here, I'm just gonna open it and close it really quick. And then I'm gonna set a timer for 1 minute. Like not cooking, just a minute, so that the steam continues to steam. Now that it's all done steaming, be very careful because your cup or whatever you steamed the water and the vinegar in is going to be really hot. Then just dump it in the sink. Personally, first I like to take out the plate and the little thing that it rotates on out of the microwave and wash that with soap and water in the sink, and then wipe out the rest of the microwave with a soapy sponge. As you saw, this is just a Scrub Daddy sponge. It was soapy when I was rinsing it under the water, so I'm assuming there's some kind of soap in there. I'm gonna wipe the top first, and then the back wall, and then the sides, and then the bottom. And I will say, this wasn't a good demonstration of what my microwave looks like when it's dirty, just because I just cleaned it like a week ago or something like that. That's how I clean my microwave. Sorry guys, I had to take a break for dinner because I was ravenous. The second thing that I'm gonna show you guys that you might be nose blind to is actually your trash cans. I know it's pretty obvious to empty them and put a bag back in them, but I don't know if many people actually clean out their trash can itself, because I don't know about you, but I have like a phobia of touching my trash can. I think it's disgusting. But what if I just cleaned it with soap and water every once in a while, you know? Like, what if it was just clean? That is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you can even see it down here. The trash can, it came with our apartment because there's like a valet trash service. I've never done this before, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm just gonna try to wash it with a separate sponge than I wash everything else with, because ew. And see how it goes. I don't know, I've never done this before. After I'm done washing it with soap and water, I'm going to put it on my balcony upside down to dry. Okay. Ew. Should I do this in my bathtub? Oh. I'm going to set it outside to dry and clean the heck out of my counter because ew, it got dark so fast. I just have it leaning open so that the lid stays open. I honestly feel so good about that. I'm just gonna clean my counter now. The third thing that I wanted to inform you guys that you might be nose blind to is right behind me, the refrigerator. So I'm gonna go shelf by shelf, wash it in the sink, take everything out of it, do like a full clean. So let's do it. I think I'm gonna start with the top shelf and work my way down. Yeah. I just finished cleaning my fridge and I looked at my camera to celebrate and realized it wasn't filming. So this is what it looks like. I know I didn't take a before shot, but I'll try and insert a side by side here. If it's not for the nose blind thing, do this every once in a while just to organize your fridge and make it not gross. All right, everybody, this is the fourth nose blind cleaning tip. and you might be able to hear part of it already behind me. I have a large amount of water boiling my kettle right now, right there. This is to clean out your garburator. It sounds gross, but this is actually my favorite, simply because it's just so satisfying to literally smell the difference. I got this brush from the Dollar Tree and it has one use in my home. I get scared every time. I have boiling water in here, so gotta be careful. I'm just gonna put this inside to pull out the plug because I don't want to touch it. Ugh, oh my god. Ugh, oh my god. Yeah, it stinks. It does. I think I'm honestly just gonna use this bowl to do what I'm trying to do. Ugh, oh my god. So this is the first step because you just want to get it out of the way. So I'm gonna honestly pour dish soap over the plug, and I have it facing bottom up so the disgusting part is showing. And then I'm just gonna pour some boiling hot water on it so that it's submerged. Hopefully I poured enough. Okay. We're gonna come back to this after. I'm gonna leave this to soak because ew. So the second step that I do for my garburator is, now that it's a big hole and there's nothing blocking it, I have this plug for my drain actually, which comes in handy for this part, so make sure you have one of these. I'm gonna go over to my ice maker right now and fill this with ice. You're just gonna fill it up to the bottom line, like where the plug will sit. So not past that part, just right up to it. Now you're gonna take your dish soap and measure with your heart of how disgusting you think your garburator is, and just pour it all over the ice. Pour hot water in the drain for about 3 or 4 seconds. Then put the plug on and turn on your garburator. And it's gonna be loud and scary, so. Until it's not crackling anymore. And then take off the plug and you'll see some cut up ice. Put a little bit more water until you see bubbles come up to the top. Right about there. Then put the plug back in and turn it back on. Right about there. Until you start hearing it not hitting anything. Take it back off. At this point, it should just be a bunch of like, it almost looks like icy foam. Like you shouldn't see any solid pieces of ice anymore. So you're gonna turn on your water and then turn on the garburator and just let it get rid of all the ice. And before you completely rinse it out, I like to take this brush and just kind of go around in there just to scrub it, I don't know. With the garburator off, by the way. Don't have the garburator on while you're doing this. Rinse it out. We're gonna tackle the insert that we've been avoiding. So I'm not gonna touch it at all. I'm just gonna try and scrub it with a brush and flip it over even to get the top side. Dump this out. Ew. It'll go in the dishwasher. Now, since this is clean, you can grab it safely and this is my favorite part because this is what makes it smell really good. So you're gonna put the drain insert back in. I can link these down below. I've seen them on Amazon. Personally, I got these in Canada at Walmart when I went back home. So I'm just gonna take one. You have to run hot water, get this a little bit wet, turn on your garburator, and then throw it in. Just so it kind of like melts a little bit before you throw it in. So, hot water. So water, I'm gonna go garburator first, rinse it a little, and then throw it in. You'll be able to hear it not rustling around anymore. And take a sniff of your carburetor if you're doing this right now. Oh my god, it smells lemony fresh. Okay, I think it's done. Oh my god. Okay. Last but not least, you guys, the 5th tip that I have for you to remove smells from your home that you might be nose blind to. It might seem kind of obvious, but just to wash your bedding. You might already know, but when we sleep, we let off naturally just our own human odor and oils and just things that your body does to detox when you're sleeping. So the best thing you can do so that your home doesn't smell like that is to just wash your bedding. Now, I'm not gonna show you me washing all of my pillowcases and my sheets and things like that. Tonight, I'm just washing my comforter because I already washed my sheets yesterday, so I don't need to wash them again. Aside from the nose blind smells and scents and things like that, it's just nice to have clean bedding as well. You want to make sure that you're on top of cleaning them. I would say at least once every 2 weeks. I prefer to do it every week, but that's just me. I might be extra, I don't know. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you learned something new that you should be implementing into your house cleaning routine. I know a lot of this might seem a little unnecessary. There's so many other things too that I could have added to this video, but I just wanted to make a quick top 5 things that you should do. Please don't forget to subscribe. I looked recently and it said that a lot of the views that I do get on my YouTube channel are from people that aren't subscribed to me. So if you don't know how, you just have to make an account with your email address, or if you have a Gmail account, that's great. And then press the little subscribe button underneath by my name. So that would really help me out and I would really appreciate it. Once again, I know I said this recently in a video, but our next subscriber goal is 1,000 subscribers, so let's get it going. Let's get to that 1,000. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on all my socials linked on the description down below, and I'll see you next week for another new video. Okay, bye.